I do domestic activities like cutting the sheep and window blinds.
Okay, so how can we reach you?
You can reach me into my WhatsApp number 00
Mm-hmm.
39
Mm-hmm.
23
Mm-hmm.
20
Mm-hmm.
84.
Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Hello,
Hello.
good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you calling us from?
My name is Damian. I'm calling from Lagos.
Okay.
We are into water treatment. We install water treatment plants for water companies producing bottled water and sachet water. If you're having, we also install for homes and offices. If you're having a problem with the quality of water you have, just give us a call. You can reach us on 081 310 73633.
Thank you. One more minute. Signals marketplace 0809-234-5913 or 0809-191-3913 or 0809-222-0913. Signals marketplace, your name, your location, what are you selling, what's special about your product and service, and how can we reach you. One more minute to go. Where's that one last caller for this segment? 009-191-3913 or 0809-234-5913. Okay, and that's it for Signals Marketplace. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. It's time for you.
You didn't. So what are the likely? What are we talking on?
So our food, our pride, and everything.
It's wide.
No, don't worry.
Okay, so
You are capable. Okay, let's.
Can you please your phone?
I will get
My phone is also.
oh yeah, I need to draw you closer to the mic.
Listen to this to understand the amazing power of 5G.
Yeah, well.
Oops! Sorry, I played that at 5G speed. Now, here is at a speed you're used to.
With hyper-fast internet speed, low to zero lag and buffering, multiple connections, and quality data sharing, 5G will give us amazing things like remote surgeries, self-driving vehicles, smart homes, 2 gigabytes per second downloads.
Get ready to experience the incredible. And remember, no be juju, now MTN 5G.
There's a new cuisine in town. A glass of wine, a cup of coffee, and if you're like me, a glass of smoothie. With Signals served on Lagos Talks 91.3 every Saturday at 10 a.m. Your mind will dream again.
Everybody's looking at you from here. You know that. Signals on 91.3 Lagos Talks. This morning we'll be looking at our food, our pride. I went to look for trouble. Yes, a very long time ago. Don't worry, don't mind me. And we're looking at food, our pride. Special thanks, yes, to Muidin Oseni for helping me look for the person, because it would always post about her and would always praise her work, and I'm like, okay, so what's happening? And I kept looking and digging, and then I found out that she's the founder of a leading food company, Hoodie Foods. The company provides quality palm oil, spices, sub bundles, which she started 4 years ago alongside our 9 to 5 job, which has served over 10,000 customers within and outside Nigeria. Funny enough, I was outside the gate of my office and somebody walked up to me and said, "Ma, I'm now selling quality palm oil from Akwa Ibom." I started to laugh. I'm like, what's going on? Right? It was after I'd reached out to Muidin. I said, oh, that I wanted to have you as a guest on the program. I'm like, okay, you follow me up and palm oil this season, have it? Right? And then she's also the founder of the Side Business Academy, an academy that teaches 9 to 5 professionals how to start and grow their side business online and earn extra income. She holds an MBA in Business Admin from OAU, as well as a Bachelor of Science from University of Uyo. She has certification from Nigerian Institute for Oil Palm Research, Benin, and she has several entrepreneurial certifications from EDC, Faith Foundation, and every other entrepreneurial organizations outside Nigeria. She's an accomplished entrepreneur, an aggressive marketer, and has held several trainings for SMEs on how to market their business shamelessly. Okay, that's new. Shamelessly. Okay, she's also she's also a much sought after video expert after having created video for 200 plus entrepreneurs, and is on a journey to helping thousands of businesses grow their brand visibility, influence, and sales using video. In 2023, she was named as one of the 100 most inspiring women in Africa by Leading Ladies Africa. Welcome to Signals.
Thank you.
Uduak Odungide.
If you murder that,
No, I will not.
Gonna pay.
No, I won't. I promise I won't. Now, welcome to
Good morning.
Signals. Good
Thank
morning.
you so much.
Now, it's palm oil.
Yeah.
And one of the callers during the Signals Marketplace was selling oil. I'm like, okay, it's okay. It's an oil season, right? From the Phil Ike to palm oil. Now, why palm oil? Why did you decide that I'm doing 9 to 5, but it's palm oil that is in the kitchen, that sometimes when it's long, it's already sleeping, that you decide that that's what you want to go and play your hands on?
Okay, so my startup story is always a very, very interesting one, and I always love to share it. My 9 to 5, I had a wonderful boss who would always tell me he offered to always pick me up and ride together to the office. We were staying on the mainland, our office was on the island, so on this particular day, he was, the wife had just gotten back from London and gave him some boxes to sell.
Okay.
Yeah, so I offered, when I get to the office, I was going to show people to buy. So when I got to the office, I did that. And in less than 4 hours, I sold out everything. So subsequently, anybody
Should we
that
look
had...
at your hand? If you have that tiny thing that they used to call like this by the side of your hand.
So subsequently in the office, anybody that had anything to sell, you always offer. You know, sometimes you get to your colleague's seat and you see something in a bag and you're like, what's this? I'm selling this. I say, how can you be selling this here? Nobody knows. You know, so I'll always offer. So I've always offered to help. So I started telling people. Then one day my boss called me, Mrs. Shadel Lao, and he said, Uduak, how much commission do you charge from people when you sell these things? And I said, commission? No, I don't charge any commission. I'm just happy that I'm able to say, I'm that person that will sell to you and collect the money. You don't owe me.
Nice.
So I just thought that I'm always happy. He said, no, you're very, very good at this. I think you should think of what you can also start as a business to sell. So I went back to my seat and her voice kept ringing. I was asking myself, what can I sell? What can I sell? Okay, so it just, she had sowed a seed, and so it just kept coming up. So I remember then my uncle used to say that he goes to the village, he'll get palm oil and he will take it to Abuja. He was saying Abuja then, and he will sell to his friends. So I said, okay, let me try. So one of those days I traveled home and I got I started with just 4 25 liters. I just bought 4 because I wasn't too sure what I wanted to do. Yes, palm oil. And I got to Lagos. I turned them back into the 5 liters, and I got to the office. So now me where they sell.
Come and buy from me now.
I was ashamed to now market my own. Yes, that's
where did the shame come from?
Honestly, I don't even know. But I just sat and said, hey babe, you can't go back with all these gallons of oil now. So I stood up and I told my colleagues, hey guys, I have palm oil to sell. And they were like, who gave you palm oil again to sell?
Good, yeah, I didn't know that.
So I said, no, this one is now my own business. So everybody was excited. Apparently when you sow the good seed, it will always speak for you tomorrow. So that's how we started selling. Then the next day, after one of my colleagues bought, he came back and he said, my wife loved the palm oil. She said this is the best she's gotten so far since she came to Lagos. I was like, wow. So it's not as if I started out of passion. There was nothing about passion.
Thank you.
Yes, there was no passion. But that first feedback gave me all the joy and energy to keep going. Yeah.
Now, you talk about what aggressive, I can see 2 words, aggressive and shameless. Why the term shameless? Because we think that shameless is a bad word.
Okay.
Because if they tell somebody is shameless, they're like, me shameless. You start to think about your life, but you use that.
So if you have a good product and you don't scream to the world, nobody will
We are
know.
shy now. Some of us are
You
shy.
cannot be shy. And that was a reality I told myself. I said, you cannot have a good product and nobody knows about it. So I went all length. I keep going all length. I've not stopped marketing. And you have to be able to scream it out there that this is the product I'm selling. So there's no business if you cannot market shamelessly.
Okay, because sometimes we're shy in terms of silence. When market women know how to do it because they're in that
okay,
terrain.
So
but amongst your and you're like your own is too much. Now only you. That sometimes those voices.
Yeah.
People might not be telling us, but we're telling ourselves those kind of things. How do we?
Don't tell yourself. Just keep marketing, because the truth is that if you have a wonderful brand, you have a wonderful product, and nobody knows about it, you're not in business. So you have to constantly tell yourself. I wake up every morning telling myself that today somebody must hear about UD Foods. Somebody must hear about our products. Last week we're looking at our sales target for our soup bundles, and I was telling the team that we've not really pushed this particular product, and I just did a video and our sales tripled for that particular product. So it's a proof that if you cannot market shamelessly, look at the guys in Yaba. They don't have those.
I respect my brothers.
Yes, they don't have the. A lot of them on the road. They don't have a shop.
No.
They just
hold
sell
you.
So I keep telling myself, and a lot of times I love going to the market, especially food market, and I also love going to Yaba because I don't go to Yaba with the mindset that I want to go and buy something. I'm always taking some marketing lessons from there. So I see the guys dragging you. I see them trying to make you happy. I see them upselling. Okay, I went to buy just normal slippers, and the guy is telling me, "Madam, this slipper, the day where no one wear low heel, you go wear the sandals with this high one." You see, those are the lessons. Yes, people. So you need to be able to. That's why I tell people that I have some people who I coach that have 9 to 5 that want to start business, and the first thing I always tell them, I said, don't let anybody deceive you. If there's a skill you don't have, you need to go and get it. Is marketing. I'm a very, very. I know I'm an. When you say an introvert, if there's another word, I'm that person that you see. I come in, I'm on my own. I don't want to. But you see, when it comes to marketing my product, I keep that. Introvert, yes, I leave it
inside one drawer.
Yes, and then I come out shamelessly. I am proud of what I'm doing. I'm proud. I'm a palm oil seller. Let's leave the English. I'm a proud palm oil seller. I'm a proud. If you're selling ugu, come out play and tell us now ugu I sell. Sell only with your chest. Oh, it's amazing to see when people come to order from us and you hear them say, I just buy because I love your marketing skills. So the lady still came last week to me and she said, I don't use palm oil, but I'm buying for my friends. I love how much you make palm oil look like gold.
Like palm oil that if it pours on the floor, you don't be cleaning it is what
So I have to do it shamelessly and I have to do it market. And of course it has paid over the years, because if it had not, I would have stopped. Yeah.
Okay, so there was no point that you were like, okay, I don't want to do this any longer. Was that the point?
Okay, a point where I said I was not doing it any longer. No.
Okay.
No.
No.
Not as if there were no challenges. There were challenges, a lot. I've
Tell
seen
us.
challenges. Okay, so the first challenge I had when we started, we ordered like 100 gallons of 25 liters, and when it got to Lagos, we realized that only 4
was good.
Yes, was good.
BC.
Yes, 90 something or 96 was bad. And when I called the supplier, he said, Madam, nobody so did they do this business, so you will take one that is good, take the other 10
and mix it.
Nobody will know. And this was gallons that I saw warm.
No.
Terrible things, so dirty. And he said, no. I said, I would never do that. He said, well, I told him I was going to return. I was returning it. And he said I was going to bear the loss, the cost of it. I said, I don't mind, but I'm returning, and I was done. But thank God for the place of mentorship, which has also been of great value. So I had my mentor, she's the CEO of Easy Shop, Easy Cooks, Mrs. Saudat Salami, and I called her, and because she was the first person I supplied, and they returned it that it was bad. So I told her, this is what happened, though I don't know. And the first thing she said was, Uduak, it happens in business. Oh my God.
That was a relief.
Oh no.
That was a
You
huge
don't want
relief.
to know.
Even that you're telling me it's like a relief.
It was, and I said, he said, oh yes, it's part of it. So you learn and you move on. You cannot. Immediately the tears dried up. I said, hey. So I've never. So even till now, that lesson she shared with me, I still tell people till today. If they come and say, oh, this is Charlie, I said it's part of it.
Oh my God. Move
On.
on.
You move on. Another one we had was where we sent out items outside the country, thousands, and the products were seized, and some of them were first-time customers. And integrity, some of them felt that we did not even send it, and integrity was taken. And I'm a person of faith. Thank God for the person of the Holy Spirit. And you know, I just sat down there because I didn't know what to do again. And I said, Holy Spirit, what do I do? I need to be able to. These people spent a lot. It's not even about the money they paid me. And you know, then the Holy Spirit just told me, he said, you're going to call the owner of the cargo company and you're going to do a negotiation. Tell him that you're willing to replace the items, but they were going to bear the cost of logistics. And immediately I called the guy in UK and he said, oh, fantastic. He didn't even think of that. You know, that alone made those people come back. That was a challenge. Then you don't want to talk about staff challenge. You don't want to talk about the high cost. So for me, I keep telling myself that I'm in the center of this is what God has ordained me to do. So I have God's backing. So it doesn't mean challenges will not come, but again, I have to keep moving. I've come too far
to go back.
There are people that trust the band. There are people that still. Someone chatted us this morning and said, "Hope your oil is still the same as I used to buy." So those are the things that.
Now, when the person said, "Hope your oil is still the same," did it at any time change? And then, because
no. So why she was saying that she's been out of the country, so she just came in and she wanted to buy. So she was saying, "Hope I still have that same quality she has always bought over the years."
So, I like that. Good feedback. Now let's go back to sourcing, because one of the things that I realized is because we're now getting health conscious. We're worried about the kind of spices that we're using. And yes, Nigeria is a land of milk and honey. So, and you've been able to use what is being cultivated out of the land. Now, where do we now source? Some people say that it's Yoruba oil, that is Igbo oil, that is this oil. So how do you get to source?
That is what we used to say. They say Akwa has the best oil.
that one wanted to sell me Akwa oil.
Edo has the best oil. Delta has the best oil.
Have you had to travel?
But let me tell you the truth. It's the processing that matters.
Okay.
It's the processing. So I didn't have this knowledge too, and that's why I also tell business owners that when you start a business, it's okay to start, but you need to also move. And you know, when at the point when I had that encounter with that guy about the palm oil,
and the mixing
palm oil, I went online and I did all the research. I just wanted a school. I'm a sucker for knowledge. I wanted a school where I could go and learn the processing. I've gone to my village, I've gone to my state, visited some mills and just studied the process, but I still wasn't satisfied. I felt that there was a body that was in charge of it. Nigeria is blessed, like you said. There must be a body
that's always researching.
So that was when I found out Nigerian Institute for Oil Palm Research, where I did a 3-week certification program with them on palm oil processing and equipment. It was a deep village. Oh God.
Where? Tell us the village. Where's the village?
It's in Benin. It's in Benin.
Okay.
If I get through I'll send it to you. It's in Benin, one of the villages. It's a big place. Nigerian Institute for Oil Palm Research. So I went to. I passed through all the departments in that place. So they would send me here 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and that was when I found out that it's the processing
that matters
and the fruits.
Okay.
So you find out that some people have fruits that have gone bad, they still take it and they process. Then you still have the traditional means where that's how we've always done it in the time past. You have like 10 people processing one particular bunch. But from my training, I realized that a more mechanized equipment is what gives you quality palm oil. So you're taking the fruit, immediately it's being harvested, you're taking it to the reception point. You're not just throwing it anywhere. There's a reception point, there's the sterilization pot, from there goes there, there's the clarification process, there's the digestive school process, so it has that process. So
Stages.
it's minimal human effort involved, and from there you get very good quality palm oil. So it's really not the location,
It's the
it's
processing.
not the state, it's the fruits and the processing.
Well, you need to see her face. You can see the joy in which she's explaining the process. It signals on 91.3. We're talking our food at Pride with Uduak Odungide. Hey, if you want to have questions, comments, send us a WhatsApp message to 0809 234 5913 or call us 0809 191 3913. Let's look at people who are doing 9 to 5 and then they just have that money they've saved up and they want to be able to do business, because some say it's not everybody that will do business, but right now everybody has to have extra income. If not, so how somebody's going out and saying that, okay, I have a 9 to 5 but I want to do a 5 to 9.
Okay, so for me, my first counsel is always, I have a
side business academy.
yes, that addresses that. What do you want to do?
That's a huge question.
Yes. So inside that question are little babies.
Inside.
What do you have passion for?
Somebody you say I know passion, I want to
Yes.
make money.
I had passion for marketing. I had, if I didn't, I won't be able to sell. So I found out that I did not know I have it. It was along the line I discovered. And also, even while at your 9 to 5, let me say you are a finance person and you're the one in charge of budget, you love budgets, you love doing management reports. Those are services you can offer to SMEs.
Okay.
December, even up till last month, people paid me to help them put together their budget. That's not part of what I do. So you're looking at your present job. Okay, are they this service this department? Let me say HR. You're an HR person. There are a lot of small business owners. We don't have process. We don't have a letter. We don't have we don't have anything. So you're asking yourself, okay, can I offer this service as an SME? So when you've discovered, oh, this is what I want to do, and I always advise, if I wish I had a bigger, if I knew that Unifood was going to come with, I'm sure I would have exceeded, because I just saw it as a side hustle. So when you start that, when you've discovered, the next thing I always advise, who is doing it?
Okay.
Who are the top people doing it? I'm just too blessed to have had Mrs. Saudat as my mentor over the years, because a lot of the mistakes I would have made, she helped me. Yeah, so if you decide that you want to go into, I'm trying to look for a relatable children's wear. You are looking online and checking who is the person into this space, and you're studying this person. And I tell people, if the person has a course or has a program, the person is speaking somewhere, attend. Check through what are the challenges. Know ahead. What are the challenges the people encounter in this business? Sourcing. Where can I? Don't sit down and say, okay, I'll buy from this person. It's okay to start like that, but start building yourself that, okay, this is where I want to go to. And you're also telling yourself the truth that, look, I have a 9 to 5 and I'm not ready to leave. Which is the truth. A lot of us are not ready to leave. So don't let anybody come and tell you that. Yes, I finally resigned.
Because the Udi food will consume you.
Yes, at a point I felt I was being paid for doing nothing. So I had to leave. Yeah. So you've noted out those points. You looked for a mentor. I tell people, attend a program on entrepreneurship. Okay. Attend, just carry yourself. We have Enterprise Development Center, we have Faith Foundation. These are easy and they are very, very affordable. So just tell yourself, okay, before I even start, let me go and learn. Look for people that are doing it. Like I said earlier, I'm a sucker for knowledge. I learn a lot. Learn, then you now decide, okay, this is what I want to do. And don't tell people say, oh, you don't need business plan and all those. It's a lie. Get your vision statement, your mission statement. Put something very simple.
One line statement.
You've gotten it. You don't need to go and start paying somebody thousands. Just do it the way you
take
understand.
Another thousands for somebody that will write big, you bogus. I'm coming first. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Oh yeah, clear your voice. Yes, you need to clear your voice.
Okay, it was not clear.
Yes.
Oh, are you serious?
Yes. I thought you needed water.
Oh no.
You're fine. Okay, good. Welcome back, and it's still a food at Pride on Signals on 91.3 Lagos Talks. We're talking to, we're sitting with Uduak Odungide, and let me just call her Pamoy Stella. Now, have you had women, housewives, come to meet you to do internship?
Yes, we have not just housewives. We've had people say they want to come and work with us, but we don't have that package yet.
Okay.
So we just tell them no. But from next month we'll have a guide. It's a video course. It's called I titled it how to start and grow your side business. How to start and grow your side business successfully. Okay. All right. So it's just going to be a simple video course. We are not speaking plenty English. So that you just go through that course and you ask yourself, am I ready? It's a course that when you're done with it, you ask yourself, okay, I think I'm not ready. Let me wait a little. Yeah.
Now, originally, someone is asking, what were your career inspirations and aspirations? What did you want to do beyond getting to the office and helping other people to sell their stuff?
Okay, I studied accounting, so I've never.
So it's not far.
Really
How is it?
But I wanted to be a newscaster.
And you're already doing it now, so. Right.
Yeah.
Now, you talk about era of tech, everyone is on social media. Not everybody, but at least half of the percentage of people are on social media. And you've talked about video selling. Tell us a bit about that.
Okay, so for me...
all of you that are watching from afar, well done. Okay, so tell us a bit about that.
So for me, how did my video start? My video content creation start. So, I said I started with 4 gallons. So I was doing 4, 6, 4, 6. So one day I told myself, you cannot be doing 4 and 6. Let's do 40. So
you ginger yourself.
Yes. From the house, so we bought 40. I started from home. So we bought in the 40 gallons lined up. So one day I got back from work. My nanny said, she was my first staff. So she said, Ma, this particular thing is not moving, no. I know we had lined up the 40 gallons in the corridor. And she said, so the way she said it with so much
fear.
What is happening? No,
you don't tell her.
So I went back. I went back into the room and I just knelt down and I said a prayer to God. I said, Holy Spirit, what can I do? What can I do to? I know the Holy Spirit just came and said, your brand is going to be a pigeon brand, and you're going to do an advert in pigeon. And I didn't understand it. So I called the people that had been in the space, the social media space for a long time. They said, no, you can't. That would be too local, too this. And I said,
how I know they finish?
So I left it, and something about the Holy Spirit, He instructs you. If you like, you listen. If you like, don't listen.
You come back to the class.
Yes. So this particular day, we were going to Abeokuta for a training. I just brought out my phone. I said, what's the worst that will happen? So I recorded. That was the first time that thing. So it's not a name somebody gave me, and that's a proof that when God sends you on a mission, He gives you everything. So the first thing that came out of my mouth was, "Na maybe Ogbonge palm oil, mama."
That was a what?
Yeah, so that was the first thing. And after I posted that video, my DM was on fire. This is a DM that you scroll. Hey, no customer today. People started asking. So with that graduate, I started doing pigeon videos, and I found out that I was being real. So one of the things I tell people that when it's easier to be real, be yourself. So when you come, because like you said, a 9 to 5 person cannot go by the market and start selling. What time we should go to work? So the online space has been a blessing to someone like me. So you need to get online, and there are video content that are relatable. So you just talk about you being you, talk about your products, go on Instagram. Don't say that you don't know. Go and learn. We all learned somewhere. I remember the first course I bought, someone was selling how to sell on Instagram, how to create pictures, how to do. I had to go and get a photographer to come and snap the plain palm oil on a 5-liter chair. Yes, I just placed it. So it's a platform that has really, and it will open you up. So for me, I started realizing that you cannot grow on your own. You need to create more awareness, and one of the ways I learned through all those courses, you need an influencer. So I started looking for people that was when I started looking about. Even till now, I still use. You cannot see you still need to buy into other people's community. You can never, except you don't want to grow. For us in UD Foods, we have a quarterly budget for influencers. because there's still a market that doesn't know about you.
Oseni Muidin is saying that you started out with moi moi. How was that thought conceived? As silly as this, you know the person.
Okay, so moi moi, the idea came, we get to the office, we are hungry. We are hungry.
We're always hungry from 10, 11, 12. Hunger.
No, not even 10. That morning,
food.
We from mainland to island. We leave the house 5 o'clock. So by the time we get to the office, we are hungry. So I said, okay. The lady said she makes moi moi. I said, okay, I leave the house past 5. So I can pick up this. So I asked her, can you make moi moi ready for me by 5:30? She said, I told her the quantity. When she heard the quantity, even she
stand up.
She gingered. She said, she's possible. So I told my boy, I'm bringing moi moi to sell. So I'll stop over at the lady's house. She will have packed everything in the cooler. I'll quickly keep it in the. But this lifestyle we don't say. we don't sue. So I think we had this kitchen, this thing for staff. I'll keep it there. I'll quickly. Everybody, I would have taken their orders. And the life of an entrepreneur that has a 9 to 5 is not a regular kind of life.
No, it's not.
You're working with the time you have.
24 hours is not even enough.
No, it's not. So I get to the office past. I've already taken people's order, tied it in nylon. Before it's 8, when work wants to start, I am done selling moi moi. So I'm taking order for the next
whole office is buying a moi moi.
No, that's the other. I know. God bless my staff, my team, my bosses. They were one amazing, understanding set of people. They allowed me to do, and they supported me.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because that's good. That leads me to a lot of times people say that people are not supportive. How do you balance that? For some people,
I tell people that just
thank you for celebrating them.
Oh no, I celebrate them there's no. I say it and I say it and I say it. There's no UD Foods without the staff of Dena Friend and Oriental. There's no UD Foods. They've been my first critic. They've been my first. Let me tell you how I got serious. Even the guy doesn't know. Biodujimo. He was the one. He told me one day he wanted to buy palm oil. That was when I got serious with UD Foods. He came here. I said, Alpha, the wife wants palm oil. I said, I don't have palm oil. He said something jokingly, but it was something that stuck. He said, if you want to do business, do business. If you don't want to do business,
no, let me say to you, but don't business because if you don't business, match a business.
Let me say that way. If you want to do this, that thing, he said it jokingly.
Casual conversations are very key.
But the thing hits me, and I'm like, Uduak, people see the seriousness in it, but you're not seeing it. I don't understand. So that was when
your market on your edge.
So that's how I sat up and.
Okay, so for people who don't have supportive people.
Okay, yeah, so we're talking about people you will always have. You will always have. If you are sensitive enough. So the first thing I will always say is that be good.
Be good.
Be good.
Even when they throw you pepper in your eyes. You
see that thing they said, seed time and harvest. Sure. It's real. So be good. The boss that told me to go and think of what to sell.
Continue because we have questions. So let me quickly read it.
Okay.
For people who are, what would be a recommendation for people willing to start a business but still has his or her mind enveloped with the fear to resign from Osoni? Yeah, they have me you this morning to be answering.
Okay, so fear is normal. I struggled with the fear of resigning for 2 years.
Okay.
Yes, fear. It's normal to be scared. Then one of the first things I will say
What would you go and do outside?
One of the first things I will say is that look for somebody that has done it.
What about if you don't see?
You will see. You see, I don't like all those that what if you will see.
So no more what if.
If you want it,
you go for it.
You go for it. So like I was saying, I'm still coming back to that.
Yes.
That be good. When I started selling, there's nothing my people have not given me. I had a boss, she would give me slippers. She said, I have slippers. So my friend came in from US. I've told her that she would help her to sell. I'll be the one running after her. They brought the slippers. So you see, because I was sowing the seed, I was not. See, life is a
continuum.
Yes. So you don't go and be doing gra. I was not the gra type. I'm the humble type. I'm very humble. So you see that when I now had a product, that's why someone like a Muidin will still help talk about my brand.
He's always posting it. He posted it in my face. It was in my face.
So it's not that I started business, I was now going to be kind.
You have to be kind before.
Yes. So you know, and I told her, I said, she didn't know that, so she's been very saucy in our office. I said, it's never too late to start genuinely, because the truth is that when you now start that side business, they will start being nice. They will know it's because you want them to buy. It will not last.
It won't. Now,
Yes.
on WhatsApp, Signals Good Morning, Oshodi and your
Okay.
guests, the myth or jinx of this saying by elders that you don't bend and look behind in a market where they sell red oil. This is the reason why my guy refused to go into red oil business. Alexo. Okay. So is there any myth around selling palm oil?
I've not had any meat since I
Oh
started.
God, there is no
And I'm
myth,
selling
yo.
anywhere.
She's selling or
It's what you believe that works for you.
Okay.
Yes, so.
Call us 0809-191-3913 or 0809-234. Send us a WhatsApp message 009-234-5913 or call 01-5151-913. Our food at Pride, because it's our food. That's where it was started from, our food. You just decided that, okay, is this red oil? Let me call it the way I want.
Let me quickly answer this
Yes.
question. So he said, the person enveloped in fear to resign. So
Yeah.
you don't just start
People
a side
have.
business. Yes. So you don't just start a side business and want to resign.
You should have started first before you resign.
Don't think of it. Don't say because you just started.
No.
Selling. The next 1 year, I'm that my boss. I'll just damn him. No. No, you don't do that. Grow.
Gary.
Take out. Just start now. Like I always say that the best time for any 9 to 5 person to start a business is now, because who are your first customers? Your colleagues. Who will give you the first feedback?
Your colleagues.
The testimonial I need to see before I buy from you is your colleagues that will give it to you. They are the ones that will give you even the ideas. They are the ones that will tell you, and that is why you have to be good. You learn to be good.
You have to learn.
Yes, you learn it. Go and learn. Yes. All those, if you have the character, attitude, drop it, because these are, I cannot call you the foot anywhere without calling my colleagues. I cannot stop calling Kemi. I cannot stop calling Mrs. Shade, Toba, Muidin, Tosin. They are my strengths. You can't see any food because these people have bought, they've patronized, they've criticized, they've given me the feedback. So by the time you grow, you start 1 year, 2 years. When it is time to resign, you will do. And the fear is there. Let me tell you that I had that fear for 2 years. At a point, because like I always say, I'm a person of faith, and the Holy Spirit told me that it's not time. When it is time, I will let you know. And honestly, when it was time, he told me, said it is time. And I had those convictions. I know everywhere. Funny enough, that season, all the scripture I was reading, anytime I read, you know what it was?
Time.
Fear not, I am with you. Fear not, I am with you. So when it is time, it's okay, the fear will be there, but just make sure that you've gotten, and I always say that in the point where you start your side business, your customer, that's one thing I built, your customer's database.
Okay.
Have it when somebody comes to buy palm oil, name, email, WhatsApp number, address, so that by the time you start, because you now have to put all the energy you can to market, because the 9 to 5 is no longer there. Yeah.
Okay, now where do you see the production of they have mean you this one? Wait first. I'll call you bros. Where do you see the production of palm oil in the next 5 years?
The production of palm oil in the next 5 years. Now, one of the challenges that is happening in some of those communities where there are fruits, development is coming in.
Do not.
Oh yes. So when we usually do like 80 tons has reduced drastically to 30, and that is because development. So the palm fruit.
They are cutting it away.
Yes, they are.
And then that will make palm oil more expensive.
Really? It's seasonal. When it comes to pricing, it's seasonal.
Okay.
Palm oil. So the next 5 years, I don't know if our present partners and we are trying to get more plantations.
Good.
Where we can now start. We are planting afresh again.
Wow.
We are planting afresh again. So it's just for the government to say, okay, don't get into this place. If not, you people will not see palm oil. So in the next 5 years, we know that the quality will. There'll still be adulteration, or don't
we're in Nigeria, yeah.
But then, because of the
modern
equipment, we don't need it to be less. Yes. But what I'm sure of, more modern equipment for processing, and more trainings will be ongoing for people in the villages. The local mills will have access to. Even now, a lot of fabrication has been going on, local fabrication, so that if you cannot get the expensive one, you can fabricate something that reduces human labor and you still get quality palm oil. Yeah.
Okay. Another question is what are expansion plans? Is this a business is willing to have partners? Partners and investors. Are you willing to?
Okay, yes, we are willing to have partners, but not now.
Okay.
Not now. Like for our development plan is going to be something like in the next 3-4 years. We still want to get our structured. We still want to get our strength. We still want to before we now, because I don't want someone like a Muidi to come and give me dollars. Then next month I'm telling him stories. So we're rather patient. We've had a lot of people who want to invest and want to do it, but I strongly feel it's not yet time. When it's that time, we'll trade open.
Okay, now just look at the mic like this. I want to do something with you. Now, this is how many years now?
5 years ago.
Okay, so Udi is still a 5-year-old child, Abi.
Yeah.
So if you go back, let's look back. What has changed about you handling Udi foods? Because now,
what has changed about me?
Yes.
Paying attention to details and knowing my stuff. Yes, so I used to have a boss. He's still my boss, so Mr. Toba Ogundele. So Mr. Toba Ogundele is that person that you get to the office, he's already there. Everybody is going home. Toba, you are the one telling him good night because he stays there. Then Toba Ogundele is that person that wants to know, do you have a boyfriend? Yes. If you are married, are you happy? He wants to know, are you making love to your husband regularly? Yes. He's that
very
person,
detailed.
Yes. He's that person that after he has noticed that you are married for 2 years, I know child. Is there something? Have you gone to the doctor? So that's one of the things I learned from Toba is deep relationship with your team. That is what for me has changed the food. So when there's something wrong with my staff, I know.
You will not sleep.
I know. They will try to hide, and I will just call you because everybody has issues, and if this person has this bugging issue,
it will affect the business.
It will affect the business. Let's even leave the business. She needs to be happy. She needs to be happy. The staff needs. So you see me asking, "How are you?" A lot of them, 95% of them is always strange. Till later on, when they've stayed with me like a month, 2 months, they'll say, "Oh, this woman just genuinely. Do you have a boyfriend? How is your husband? Do you do it well? Are you doing it well?" My staff just got married, and each time she comes to the office, I'm asking her, "Yesterday, did you do it well? Are you doing well?" And you know, it makes them happy. And like one of my friends told me, said, "Uduak, I like how you switch with your team. When it's time to be happy, everybody plays. When it's time to work, I switch." So the ability to know the team, make them feel happy, and is one thing that has changed about me. So I'm able to, on a normal day, I don't know you, I'll just say hello. If there's something, if you're not happy, I don't know. But I've been able, what thing UD Food has helped me is to be able to study people. How are they doing? Are they happy? So that's one advantage. And also I think for customers too, patience. Patience. That's this person, put yourself in this person's shoe. So I'm being more careful. I go. So also, UD Food has taught me to go out. So you hear my team tell you that, and that's another benefit of having a 9 to 5. I used to have a boss that would tell you that you can't tell me there's no. Go and look for the well. So my team will tell you that you cannot go and tell madam that there's. Because when you get to me, I'll tell you that. So what have you thought as the solution? So it has also been able to help me think on my toes. For every challenge, there must be a solution. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
One more. Are you exporting? Oseni says that the Toba trained the both of us. It's okay.
Yes.
Now, are you exporting?
Yes, we do.
Has the market been like?
It's amazing, and for us, when we look through our database, I think we've had almost 15 to 20% of our customers have Japa.
Yes, so that Japa thing,
So now we are tailored in. We've moved out the first batch of palm oil that will serve, because we have a lot of them calling, Uduak, I need palm oil, good palm oil. So we were doing individually, but now we're going to be stocking up in a warehouse.
Okay.
Yes, and some African stores so that they can easily get it.
So you have moved from palm oil to spices to...
Okay, how did we move to spices go? I just sat down, customers were asking just palm oil. And that's another advice too for 9 to 5 people that want to start a side business. Just start with one thing, be known for one thing. So subsequently people started asking, do you have crayfish? Do you have spices? Do you have this? I kept saying no.
Ask you
Okay,
about that.
I'll answer that. I kept saying no. So one day I told myself, how can you be saying no?
You better say yes.
You better say yes. So that's how we started. How did we start? I just started going on Instagram Live. I just told my team we need to be going on Instagram Live every Thursday. So we'll cook a particular meal. So that day we cooked ekpang. I showed them. So somebody just said randomly and said, Madam, the stress is too much. Can you package this thing and sell for us? I said yes now. Another person said it. The next week, I advertised ekpang. I said we have ekpang. And that's how we started. So that's one I said social media has really helped putting yourself in.
Okay, one more because my time is up.
All right.
And, questions, comments 009 234 5913. It's a class. We just finished one master class like this. Because 009 191 3913 or 0809 234 5913. What's the future for Udi Foods in a nutshell?
The future for UD Foods is...
You're not that buying anytime soon now?
No.
Okay. So that's...
Not. So the plan is
to... Come back and relax, but continue. Go ahead, miss.
So the plan for UD Food is to make sure that we get quality food condiments available for Nigerians. And the plan is to have UD Foods, especially a palm oil, in every home across Nigeria and outside Nigeria. And recently we came up with a new product, soup bundles. It's been there. In short, that I had the idea when I was at my 9 to 5, because by the time we get home, the market has closed. So you are buying afang, edika,
on the road.
You won't get to realize that you forgot the water leaf in the market. So what do you want to cook? So I had the idea to come up with a soup bundle. So we launched the soup bundle. So it's a package where if you want to cook afang soup or a foriro, everything you need in the right proportion. Goat meat, dry fish, stockfish, momo, periwinkle, the leaf well nicely cut, and it's there. So all you need to do, you reduce your prep time to almost 20 minutes. All you need to do is to put everything together. Yes, and cook. It's an amazing product, and we intend to push that.
Well, thank you so much. Before we go hungry this morning, thank you so much for believing in your work, thank you for sharing it. Thank you, Muhyiddin Hosseini. You know where to find me, right? So everyone who is listening, everyone who has a 9 to 5, well done. It can only get up from here. Till we come your way again next week Saturday, like we always say on Signals. Dream again, create opportunities for people, and because people will be people, keep creating opportunities. Have a wonderful week and God bless. Okay, I am coming. Thank you.